Alright, we are back once again, here for another review. Welcome back to the Vape Cave, guys. Today, we're going to be finally looking at the TugBoat atomizer. Yes. Now, though this may not look like the regular tugboats that you guys see, what I have on here today, I have the TugBoat clear top cap that I just got in the mail today, made by Flawless, made by the same guys who made the TugBoat. So this is my first authentic atomizer that I purchased, guys. I picked it up at the exhibit from, as locals only, is from Local Vape Shop out in California, and I had a great time talking to the guys who sold me this, who were there at the exhibit. It was a blast, guys. Now this is an amazing top cap. This is all acrylic, not like most of the other top caps, which are like a frosted plastic or anything. This came straight out of the package, clear as can be, and I absolutely love it, guys. Now, the only reason why I chose to go with this instead of like a clone top cap or something like that, this is my first actual authentic atomizer, so I only saw it fitting to get a top cap from the makers of it, and it looks absolutely sexy on here, guys. Now I've got the regular top cap for this that I'm going to be showing you guys in another video, but let me take a toot real quick. Now this thing here, this performs very well, just like the TugBoat. The only thing right out the package that I see that I'm not quite liking about the top cap here is that they didn't make the air holes the same size as the regular TugBoat. They're just a little bit smaller, so, but still hits very well. Let's go ahead and take it apart here. And what I have here is, I don't know if you could actually get a good picture of that, but this here, it's got the TugBoat on one side here. It's got USA written on the other side, and then it has the serial number for it, which mine is number 81. And I gotta say, even though Grim Green refers to it as the leaky boat, I love it, man. Every time I look at this thing, just like Amanda M, I gotta say, what up, TugBoat? And let me grab another one here real quick before we break it down. Alright, here we are down at the table. We're looking at the TugBoat. And now, let's see if I can get you guys a good look at the TugBoat here. This thing is very nice. I didn't take the coils out of this because I really like the build that I have in here, so I'm just going to re-wick it for you guys. But I just want to tell you guys, this thing here has an extremely deep juice well. It has a, I don't know if this is full on. Yes, this is a copper positive center post. This thing has about 2.5 to 3 millimeter post holes for doing your builds on. The screws on this are really big, really thick. Look like they're designed and machined a lot better than most of your other screws and everything for your RDAs. I just wanted to point that out. And I don't know if you can get a good look at this, but if you can tell, the center post there is a different color than the negative posts, and yes, that's copper post for better conductivity, and I quite enjoy it. This here, let's see if we can take a little bit better look at the clear top cap made by Flawless. I mean, this thing is really nice, guys. I really like it, and it works well. It makes it to where I can put this on any device and it's gonna look nice on it. So let's go ahead and take this off of here, or actually, I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. I need to re-wick this thing here. Alright, take some cotton. Get it nice and rolled up here, so that way we can reinsert it. We can insert this into my build here that I have. That went in rather easily. Alright, looks good. So take the other piece of cotton, try and make it the same as the other one that I just had. So one thing that's very important whenever you're wicking any RDA or just anything period, if you're doing something, say like a dual coil, a quad coil, or a tri-coil, like anything more than a single coil, you really want to have your whatever wicking material, you want to have it to be as even as possible. You want the same amount to be inside of each coil, just like you want each coil to be exactly matching. You want your wicking and to be the exact same way. Oh, so it looks like I gotta take off a little bit there. Try and scrunch it down a little bit more. Let's see if I can insert this one here. And of course I had the first one work absolutely perfect on the first try. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try and get some nice movement throughout there. There we go. Alright. So now, as always, we want to cut off some of the excess cotton here that I'm using for this. Oops. And one last one. Alright. Then take a nice little small tiny little screwdriver and let's go ahead and tuck this cotton down in here. Oh yeah, sorry, forgot on this build here I've got a 24 gauge Canthal. I've got 8 wraps on both coils, and I believe it's down to about a 0.3 area on the resistance. And for a build like this, we just do a traditional wicking as we snake the cotton through and tuck in both sides. But the one thing I like to do is after I go through and wick it, I like to take my screwdriver and push the cotton inside of the juice well, push it down and make sure that there's as much airflow and as much surface space across your coil as possible. So take your screwdriver and try and leave as much of your coil exposed as possible all the way around. you don't want to have a bunch of cotton stuffed up underneath at the bottom of the coil. Then it's just going to burn. Once it gets dry, it's going to burn that cotton that's sitting directly underneath the coil, and it's going to taste really bad, guys. So make sure you have a nice little gap underneath your coil when you do your wicking there, and everything should be fine. Juice. Let's see. I guess for this here, we're going to go with one that I've already reviewed. This is a spark plug from DIY. It's the DIY Flavor Shack here in Las Vegas, one of my local shops. And let's go ahead and give this a nice little soaking. You want to make sure that you saturate your wicks as much as possible, guys, especially on the first burn, on the first fire on it. You want that cotton to be nice and soaked up, guys. Now let's go ahead and re-put on our top cap here. Alright, now let's take it back up to the top and let's talk on it, vape on it, and give you some thoughts here, guys. Ooh. Alright, we're back from looking at the table down at the TugBoat Atomizer. Man, I love this thing. Made in the US. Just absolute awesome craftsmanship. Forgot to mention the post on here, the positive post is copper, along with the contact down for the 510 connection, copper as well, so that makes great conductivity. If you guys notice with this top cap here, this thing, no matter what I do, like, it ain't going nowhere, and when I go to put it back on, it snaps into place. So this thing's got a really good seal on it, so I really have enjoyed this thing so far. As the atomizer, I got it local vape, and it was $85, and that's 85 bucks is around the price it's going to be for the TugBoat if you want to go through and get it. And if you want to go through and get this beautiful clear top cap for it, just have something new to rock on it, and instead of using the regular top cap or possibly losing or damaging the original top cap, go through and use this. I got this one here from vapordna.com, and mine was $29.99. I got a 10% off discount from the site, and then I also got a free bottle of Millennium Potion e-liquid. So in this one here, flavor is cherry with 0 meg. It's 65 VG, 35 PG. So can't wait to check this guy out for you guys on camera here. And that's about it. So I had 85 for the atomizer, and it was $26.99 plus $4.99 shipping and handling for a grand total of $31.98 out the door for the clear top cap. Now I'm pretty sure there's clones out there, or there's different vendors you might be able to find it from. I got mine from VaporDNA, and it cost me 32 bucks pretty much. And honestly, I have to say 32 bucks, not that bad, especially since you have a really good top quality clear cap here, and it's an authentic clear cap made by the people who made the atomizer. And that's it. It looks beautiful. Like, no matter what mod or device I have it on. Right now, I'm using my red copper Stingray and my brass and Pyrex muffler style drip tip that I finally got from Fast Tech, that I ordered well over a month ago. So glad that finally came in, and and say, even though it's brass on copper, like this thing looks pretty badass. So like I said, those are all the specs that I have for you on the tugboat. If you want to look at, there's hundreds of other videos out there, so if you want to, go check them out. And on that note, let's take one for the road, and see you guys on the next video.